Good morning.
Good
Good morning. Good morning.
morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Happy Monday. Hi, Lois.
Hello, Jess.
Hi, Facebook and everyone who's listening today. Hope you had a great weekend. So we were talking about a very interesting topic, Lois and I. So Lois, you want to kick us off?
Influence. Do you have it? Do you want it? Do you want more? Do you need more? We were just talking about having influence. The question of people seeing you, people being drawn to what you do, but also that question of impact. Are you making a mark in the world?
Yeah.
What do you think about that, Jenice?
I think that's really an interesting question because a lot of the time we don't really realize how much people are observing us, first of all. We don't realize sometimes that when we think we're not being watched, we're being watched. We're being listened to. We're being observed. And people are taking what we say or not taking what we say, but we have impact on people that we don't even know we're having impact on. And I think that's a very humbling, for me anyway, that's a very humbling thing to know that people actually may listen to something that I've got to say or observe something about me that I'm not even aware of, and take whatever they can take from that and run with it. And you just never know how much of a mark you're leaving on people or how much of an impact you're having on people. And so that then asks me the question, how am I showing up every day? And am I bringing my A game every day? And am I being good to those around me every day, as well as myself? And the question is, am I doing everything I can to be my best self today, as opposed to putting it off until tomorrow or next week or next year or the next 5 years, or when I retire or when I slow down and can't work no more? What are we doing now today to be the best selves that we can be so that we can leave that mark?
Yep. We were talking about that retirement idea.
Yeah.
That there's this concept that when you retire, everything is great and you just sail off into the sunset and you have this great golf game and you get to have a boat and do whatever you want. But in reality, if you're not living now a certain way, when you retire, you're not gonna live that way either.
Right.
So you need to live right now the way you want to live when you retire. If you want to be a golfer when you retire, you need to start golfing now.
Yeah.
Or you're not even going to know how to golf.
That's true. You'll be learning while you're walking with the walking stick, right? My goodness.
Yeah. At some point, you just got to be realistic with yourself. You're going to be so old, you're not going to have the ability to do certain things.
Right.
And then why would you want to go climb Mount Everest?
Yeah.
But what are the things you're doing to impact the world? And are you doing them right now?
That's a good question. Very good question. Because I know all of us have this idea that, there's all these things that we want to do. There's places we want to go, people we want to see, things we want to accomplish. but it's not today. It's like, oh, well, we'll do that in a year from now, or I want to learn this new thing, and maybe when I finished with school now, then I'll do that later, or when I'm finished with this job, I'll do that later. There's all kinds of things that we want to do and accomplish in our lives today. But a lot of us, we put it off. We procrastinate, we put it off because right now is probably just not the time for us, or we think it's not the time. But does that time ever come if we keep putting it off? And often a lot of people at the end of their life have regret because they haven't done all the things that they had planned to do or wanted to do or wished they could do. They kept putting it off. And then before they knew it, their life has now come to its full stop, right? And they haven't accomplished half the things they wanted to. So I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that person that gets to the end of my life and says, I wish I had done this and I wish I'd done all the things that I had in the back of my mind to do. What are you guys out there thinking about doing in the future? And why can't you do them today, now, or start moving in that direction? So that's the question we're putting out there to you guys who are listening. What are you guys doing today? What are the things that you want to accomplish? What are the things that you want to do? Where are the places you want to visit? Who are the people you want to meet? What about the books you want to write, and the things you want to create? Are you thinking along those lines about doing it right now, in the moment, and not 10 years from now or 15 years from now or a few weeks from now, but working towards it today? What are you doing to have that happen? So that's the question we're going to put to you so that you can think about that, reflect on that, and take action. I have a coach who says that we need to take imperfect action. I think a lot of the times we don't take action because we have to have all our ducks in a row. We have to have everything all mapped out. We have to know exactly what's going to happen for step one, what's going to happen for step two. The bottom line is you need to just move. You need to take action. You need to just keep moving. And then things evolve, things happen, things will fall into place. It's just really, really interesting how the universe happens to help you when you take that stand and make a move. So the bottom line is you don't need to have the answers, which is what we talked about last week. You just need to move in that direction and just keep moving. So yeah, take imperfect action today. Take some action. Any action is better than no action. So take some action today with some of the things that you want to do. Whatever it is, do something today towards that.
Yeah. Would love it if you would drop your purpose, what you want to do in the group. Would love to hear anything that you'd want to share. And we'll talk soon.
We'll talk soon. Thank you for being here today. Have a great week and have a great Monday, and we'll see you next week, same time. Have a good one.